when I survived my first assassination attempt. But now another neighbor, let me show the image. I will show the image from my kitchen window. This is what the view looks like from my kitchen window, because the new neighbors, fairly new neighbors, who've been living there for I think a year or a year and a half. So this is the view from my kitchen window here, and the neighbors, I think Igli and Ernie, living there. One happy day, they decided to place, so this is their front yard, and one day they decided to place the wreck of a car wreck, into their front garden. And this car wreck is massive. It was dropped off with a crane, and it just so happens that the tire shows a pentagram here that I can see quite clearly. But it just so happens that I'm regularly almost run off the motorway with the secret services in Europe trying to make me have a car crash. I'm getting, death threats regularly about me being killed in car accidents and so on and so on. And then my neighbors put a car wreck into their front garden, with the car wreck having a color identical to the color of my car. So that already was eyebrow raising. So this happened a while back, so I find this extremely strange, and I'm staring at this every single day out of my kitchen window, which personally I consider to be a death threat in itself. But that aside, now after I made the neighbor campaign and I said I'm being assaulted with directed energy weapons, my neighbors in a little, they had, I think, a dinner party out in the garden, and they thought it was highly amusing to put this contraption into their garden, which is this kind of metal panel and this metal dish pointing at my house. And then they've got this, what looks like an electrical cable running up a pole. And the points here and here are actually flashing lights. And when they put it up with their friends who came over to dinner, these things were flashing red. So I just walked into my kitchen and I had WTF written across my face, because all I could see were two bright red flashing lights drawing attention to this contraption. And I literally thought, my goodness, my neighbors put the, whatever, the Hubble telescope or the European Space Station into their front garden, because I couldn't see what the hell this was. And the next day, I could see what this actually was. And I thought, hang on, this looks like a step ladder here, left and right. And that looks like, I don't know what, and it was very, very funny. And this is what Melanie is referring to, because today I was standing in the kitchen washing the dishes, and I looked out and I had the next door neighbor sheepishly, look at my window.